Hello everyone, and welcome to a special edition of Secrets of Silicon Valley with your intrepid host, Bradley Naranch. Neo, Alpha, Romeo, Alpha, Neo, Charlie Hotel. This is the fourth and final of my hot button issue social media messages that I am putting on TikTok, on Instagram, on YouTube, and sharing on Twitter and LinkedIn as part of my stealth political candidacy for the Democratic nomination for U.S. President in the 2024 general election. In my previous messages, I discussed my political positions regarding cannabis and recreational drug use, regarding abortion, and regarding capital punishment. And in this final hot button issue message, I will be discussing death with dignity, euthanasia, and end-of-life medical decisions, particularly the role that the federal government can play using Medicaid and Medicare. As you know, a number of states in this country, including Oregon, do allow for individuals who have terminal medical conditions with the consultation of their doctors to end their own lives using drugs, using very specific formulations. This is an important issue, and it needs to be discussed as part of end-of-life decisions and hospice care. The federal government has been noticeably absent from this debate and has allowed it to remain within the purview of states and state legislatures. And for that reason, I believe that we in the United States have missed an opportunity and fallen behind in an incredibly significant debate which is being waged on a global scale. This is a problem, I believe, because the federal government is the largest provider of healthcare in this country through the Medicare and Medicaid programs. And indeed, it is our senior citizens in particular who are most likely to be covered by one of these two federal programs, Medicare or Medicaid, depending on their income. And it is these individuals precisely who may benefit from having greater control over end-of-life decisions. And so for that reason, in a Bradley White House beginning in 2025, I would seek to work with my cabinet and the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, then the National Institutes of Health, and the Food and Drug Administration to formulate a nationwide policy regarding hospice care and the best practices for administering lethal doses of drugs, of pharmaceuticals that will allow individuals with severe pain and fatal conditions to end their lives on their terms and not on the terms of a hospital. I will make it easier for Americans to go online and create to specify issues such as power of attorney, which will allow members of their family or another person legally designated to do so to make end-of-life decisions when they are not able to do so. I do have direct experience with this as well. My father, Daniel Virgil Naranch, passed away in 2016. I was not present at the time of his death. He developed complications from pneumonia. He was also suffering from Parkinson's and other medical conditions. And he lingered in the hospital until my family made the difficult decision to remove artificial means from him and to allow him to pass away peacefully. I strongly feel that a lot of Americans would enjoy having the option through the federal health network to end their lives when they are suffering from intense pain and when they have diagnosed conditions for which there is no known cure. I personally would take the lead in establishing a power of attorney for myself and in making my end-of-life decisions widely known and available so that I, as the president, the 47th president, would set the example for the rest of the country should they choose to follow. This is an issue that we as Americans have been avoiding in many ways and have been making needlessly complicated. Those individuals who have religious objections against euthanasia, against death with dignity, should have those rights respected. But there are hundreds of thousands, if not millions of Americans who would enjoy and desire the right at the end of long and successful lives to end those lives peacefully. It is certainly something that I intend to do, and using the power of the federal government and my position as chief executive would use all means to assist citizens in living long, healthy, peaceful, and pain-free lives. I'm coming to you today from the Santa Cruz Mountains outside of my house in Woodside, California. And this is a peaceful and serene place. This is an area where I might make the decision to die, not a hospital far away from the place that I call home, a place that is sacred to me. I personally would much rather pass away quietly in my bed, surrounded by loved ones, surrounded by familiar circumstances, than in a hospital. And I strongly feel that a great many of you listening to this broadcast feel the same way. So as always, this is Bradley Naranch, your intrepid host of Secrets of Silicon Valley, urging you to share this video and my other videos related to my presidential candidacy in 2024 with your friends, with your colleagues, with other people, either on TikTok, on Instagram, on YouTube, on Twitter, or on LinkedIn. I deeply appreciate the time that you're taking to consider this unlikely but ultimately a successful political candidacy that will inaugurate a gentle and a silent and a quiet political evolution in this country, and will set a positive example for the rest of the world to follow. All American citizens need to be engaged and to use social media not to distract themselves from life, but to engage more fully than simply voting every few years. This is my request. This is my plea. I ask of you humbly and respectfully to take my words seriously and to believe in America and in the mission that I and many of our public servants have chosen to do. If the best and brightest and boldest of us do not enter the political arena, then we will cede that to individuals who don't serve our needs collectively as a country. Again, this is Bradley Naranch, Neo, Alpha, Romeo, Alpha, Neo, Charlie Hotel. Wishing you a good day, and God bless America, and I look forward to speaking with you on social media again soon. Bradley out.